During this interview with Jim Herd, conducted by Conrad Thompson, Jim Herd revealed during his tenure with WCW Wrestling, of course, his tenure wasn't too long, from 1989 to 1992, but during that time frame, he tried to sign Macho Man Randy Savage, and unfortunately, things just did not work out. He even tried to up the amount, but the higher-ups would not allow him to sign Macho Man, of course. And definitely that could have been a game changer for Jim Herd in WCW at that time. Of course, Macho Man later signed with WCW Wrestling in 1994. But nonetheless, we'll take a listen to what Jim Herd has to say here. Definitely looks a lot different than his time in WCW back in the late 80s, early 90s.
You supposedly had at least casual conversations with guys like Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage or Roddy Piper, but for whatever reason, Turner wasn't willing to open up the checkbook just yet.
Well, it's funny because I brought along a magazine with Randy's picture on the front because we tried to, as we moved through that candy deal and the younger kids and all,
Sure.
Savage was so popular with young kids, and they'd talk like that, man, So we tried to rob Savage from Vince, and we all, I think, and Petrick was at this meeting, and Petrick couldn't go any higher, although I would have.
The number was supposedly $500,000. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Offered him $500,000, and Petrick shut it down. And Petrick at that time was my boss too, so through Turner. And I would have gone up higher. I thought he would have revolutionized our younger viewer deal, and Petrick, he just didn't want to bust the budget, so.